Hello, everybody. We are back and here to react to RWBY Volume 8, Episode 8.
Yep.
Did I actually get that right?
Yeah, we are V8, E8.
I guess I should
C8.
do this when I'm asleep.
Yeah. Also, this is the 100th RWBY episode.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Also, this, from what I heard last season, or not last season, it was like last year, gosh, a whole year. Last half of this season, before the break, from what I understand, from what I've heard, that was the tame half. That was the half that was...
Obviously. It seemed pretty tame to me.
Yeah, but I mean, it was pretty intense a lot of the time, but it was like, if that's intense, then what are you doing in the second half? There is a trailer. I did not see it. I did not react to it. You have no idea about that trailer either, do you?
Oh, I know about it. I just didn't watch it.
Yeah, so no idea what that trailer showed or anything, so that's all I'm just completely blind to most of whatever this season's gonna hold. So we have waited, gosh, how long, let's see, was it like the 16th of December? Now it's the 6th of February.
40 days?
Something like that, yeah. Almost like a month and a half, 2 months.
Wait. Yeah, 40 days roughly.
So, are you ready?
50 days. I'm done. Wait, am I? Yes, I'm ready.
Let's begin. Oh, back to the prison.
Yep. Not getting much sleep here either. Sounds bad out there.
Wait, that doesn't sound like... Get down!
Okay. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me! Oh my god, you can't be serious. You can't be serious.
You're just gonna drop that on us? Moment one?
Nora.
You and your friend are going to be just fine.
She lost consciousness, and she's leaking.
She
Set her
like...
down, set her down.
Yeah.
Can you help her?
Even based on what you've told me, I hardly know what she is. But her basic anatomy seems similar enough. I can at least stitch up that wound.
You guys need some washing up. Also, her spine's like fractured, like in half.
That's just rich.
So...
Everyone okay back there? Just saw another bombing run light up the kingdom.
Looks like part of the city lost power. We're okay though.
Sorry I couldn't stick around, but time's running out for everyone in the crater.
Yeah.
No, we're sorry. Once we know what's wrong with Penny, we'll do something.
Don't beat yourself up, kid.
Whoa.
At this point, I don't know how much is left to be done.
It's all just too much. The Grim, the crater, Nora, Penny. How do we fix all of it?
One step at a time, my dear.
Alright, Sneezy. Come on.
You can't worry
Cover your
about
face.
fixing everything. Simply focus on what's in front of you. If you'd like someplace to start, I'd be able to work faster if you could bring the power back on.
Well, how would we have a generator near the edge of the estate?
Hey, Mom.
So kind of you to join us, Mother.
What? I can't find my drinking.
I am above drinking in the dark. Oh. Hello, Klein. SDC executives have their own auxiliary power supplies in case of a citywide blackout. It's extremely unfair, But perhaps now isn't such a bad time for company perks.
We don't just have perks.
Hmm?
We have the company. The people you mentioned in the crater. They need a way out, right? There are rows and rows of cargo ships just sitting in the hangars because of the embargo.
And our own automated drones, like the ones at Snowshoe Shipping.
We can order as many as we need to pilot our ships down to the crater and get people to safety while the Grimm are occupied with the General's forces.
Good boy.
Can?
I can. I just need Father's computer.
Then we definitely need to get the power back on.
I hate that I'm starting to have a lot of hope for him.
I'd rather have hope for him than
Yeah.
hate him at this point.
Yeah.
All right, Blake and Ruby. Do you know how to work a generator?
Come on, come on. Don't worry. It'll work. Nothing else has. I know you don't always know what to do, but that's never stopped you from doing something. I
Yeah.
was like that as a girl, but time and a lot of other things took their toll on me. Yet I wasn't sure if that kind of girl could actually survive in the world. Until I met you. It was a little strange at first because you were younger, but I've always looked up to you, Ruby. And I still do. Thanks, Blake.
We're back in business. Wow, that's interesting. Like candles.
What?
Oh, we got company.
What was that?
Ruby! Blake!
Lights! There's a Grimm that... Look out!
Can you handle this?
Assuming you can handle that.
We still need to work on your attitude.
He's improving, but yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh,
Big
no.
bad wolf here.
What is this thing? It's just a Grimm.
Sure?
Focus.
Yeah. Come on. Ow.
Yeah, it's...
No, it's already. Oh my gosh, it's already got her. No, no, no. Come on, girl, bring a summon.
Fine. There's a Grimm here, and others might be nearby. Keep everyone together and call if there's trouble.
Of course. Madam, please try to calm yourself.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Willow, please come back. Goodness, try not to.
Hey,
No, not again.
freeze yourself. There we go. Woo! What the? Oh, come on! Oh, it's got her.
Oh.
Oh, get the maiden.
It's not here for me. It's here for Penny.
Oh, ow.
I've got her.
Huh. Ugh.
You're okay. Please.
I
So-
don't want to do it.
So the human maiden part of.
No one's gonna make you do anything you don't want to do. But there is a part of me. It's making me. It's just a part of you. Don't forget about the rest.
Klein, it's coming inside. Stay quiet. I'm on my way.
Do hurry. We'd been well over for you to return.
What? Where'd Mom go?
Oh no. Dang, this thing is. Okay, now this is a good horror. Oh, she's right. Her mom's got cameras.
It's a Wendigo.
I love this thing.
Huh? I can see it. It's outside Winter's old room. You can kill it, can't you?
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. It's acting strange.
It's sniffing.
Why is it here?
It doesn't matter.
Just keep an eye on it so I can track it down.
Right.
Right. Okay. It's moving again, heading towards. Oh dear no.
No!
You are the last thing I need. That's
Oh,
left should be-
don't you dare. Oh no, you can't be serious. They could.
He just has to take the vest off, that's all. Like, mostly. Just
Yeah, but
toss
even
it.
him still doing something is going to attract attention. It's on his shirt. I'm getting big Jurassic Park vibes from this.
Yeah.
And I love it. Or wait, is that his mom? Did his mom just summon? Yeah, that wasn't Weiss.
Oh, that's cool. Nope, that didn't stop it one bit. Oh.
I didn't forget you.
Neither did it. Come on.
Why do they get more disgusting?
Agreed.
Ugh.
I don't know if you can hear me. But I need you, Ruby. We all need you.
Oh, come on.
These things are getting tougher.
Nice.
I could hear you.
Aw. Need to hurry. What?
It's coming! I'm sorry!
What are you doing?
I must open the vault. And then self-terminate.
This is.
That's enough.
Yeah!
So it didn't kill it, but it sure blasted it.
Take the girl.
What the?
The girl. Take the girl. Take
It's a faunus.
the girl.
It's a...
Take the girl. Take the girl.
Is it dead? Did they just kill it? Wow. But that was...
What was that?
That was something else.
It was a person.
That was...
We've known with Cinder that Grim can be attached to humans, but I guess
Yeah,
we just
this
never
is-
thought about the extent at which it could be done.
Which means she's
You know,
next.
This may be the first time I've ever been happy to see you.
Cinder.
Wait a minute.
What are you?
It's my turn to ask for something.
Wait, okay, hang on. So she's... Okay, she showed up, grabbed Watts. No, you... I need an answer to what happened to the other three. Or two. I don't care about Joe. That definitely was
Hang on.
something else. This is...
I have a terrible thought.
Yeah?
What could be done with the Staff of Creation with that in mind?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean with that in mind?
That creature, that connection to human and Grim, if Salem got a hold of the Staff of Creation.
The hound human. Okay, so basically, it's not. It's in a weird. Okay, it's a human Grim, but it's not. Shall we say? Like it's not. It wasn't just pure Grim. Nor is it. So it's basically like Salem has made her way of combining Grim and human, Grim and person.
At the very least, attempts at it.
I mean, and I'm guessing Cinder's the next step in that. Which,
This kind
Yeah.
of makes sense why the Hound would be a faunus.
a little bit, maybe.
Like a hound faunus, sense of smell, etc.
Maybe if the
Combined into the Grim.
faunus abilities transfer over into the Grim. But the Grim also had, a whole bunch of other abilities. But yeah, like as Salem said, it was an experiment. So but it does feel like this is the only one she had. But I'm getting, like I said, like I think Cinder may be the next one, which makes you kind of like. I get the feeling now, like that the end of this season is going to be Cinder completely transforming into this beast that she is slowly becoming. If she can still retain the maiden powers, then yeah, she's like a transformative, like symbiote Grim with maiden powers. Yeah, Salem's just got all kinds of tricks up her sleeve. I don't know what to say. I'm a little surprised at this kind of reveal because it's not something I actually expected.
Yeah, it's like of all the things we were just thinking like, oh wow, Salem is really experimented with Grim to the point she can get him to talk.
Mhm.
I guess she must have been very lonely there for years with no one to talk to. It's like, you, speak to me 10,000 years later.
Speak.
We're getting somewhere.
Um,
But yeah, sort of like an actual person or like whatnot be put inside a suit of Grim.
yeah,
Not even
well,
just put inside, like the Grim
well-
is oozing from them.
well, yeah, it's kind of one like what is. Could that be what happens when you fall inside the pool of Grim and you don't have the immortality protection?
No, I think you just die.
Yeah, I know. Probably you just die, but maybe Salem, with her magic,
she's
did
learned
something to
yeah.
not, not kill the person. That I like. It's so weird. I actually want a backstory on this. I want to know how this happened because that was definitely not something I expected. Okay, funny enough, a lot of people actually thought that was gonna be Summer. Like Summer Rose was gonna be that Grim, and I was kind of like, I could see that, but I really don't think that's what's gonna happen. And
If they did that, it wouldn't be this early.
yeah, but I will say there was close. There was somebody in the Grim. That was the thing I did not expect. I thought it was just pure Grim. I thought it was even, like it was a sentient
Another
Grim
interesting
goo.
thing. We have the bones that are left behind when the Grim stuff disappeared.
Yeah, like human bones or grimified.
But the person's actual flesh and skin and stuff that was attached to them is gone.
Yeah,
Which means that either A, it's so connected to the Grim that they dissipate except for their bones, or B, all that was left of them in their arms and stuff were the skeleton. Which
well,
would make sense considering how disfigured those arms became as they moved around and flopped around.
well, no, I mean, like think of like that hand, that claw, that bony claw, does look like Cinder's already bony claw and everything. So once Cinder becomes the full Grim, Salem just attaches the goo and everything else to her to manipulate her. So maybe like the Grim fusion or whatever is basically what's happening to Cinder. The skeleton, she becomes a skeleton, and then everything else, the experiment, whatever is attached to her later. That might be what happened. And then of course when the whole thing died, it all died. Of course, the Silver Eyes didn't kill it. Then of course that depends on how powerful Ruby blasted it. But
And how powerful it is, because we've seen Silver Eyes just obliterate some Grim, but other ones it can only like freeze.
yeah.
So this could be on the same level, like a tiny version, but on the same level of like the dragon or whatnot.
Yeah. Also, but yeah, like since the silver, like it didn't, it still died. It still died from physical action against it.
Just took a lot.
Yeah.
It's also smart enough to
you
stay to not get hit a
you
long time.
You did bring up that interesting point that the skeleton, there's a skeleton remaining, which I'm guessing is because that's the human part of the whole thing. That remains. It's deformed. It's reanimated, but it's still at its core a human. It's like you're rewriting the thing, but it's still the cells, the DNA
Oh
structure.
gosh, is this also an experiment of a way to keep to try and keep Ozpin captured? That'd be terrible.
If that
But
could.
the magic
she could-
might be the problem for her on that.
Maybe. Well, it also depends. Like, Ozpin's curse probably negates that. Like, that's a power beyond him. Like Salem's death is a power beyond her. Those are powers that they
But,
can't.
I mean, if he's technically still alive in the suit, then he hasn't died yet, which means he doesn't transfer to another body.
True. That would be. Gosh, that's just.
I
Like,
mean, we've seen the pain he's putting Oscar under, and it doesn't force him out or anything.
yeah.
So,
This is like just really like opens up like what Salem could do now. Like all these like.
this just makes that one line from Crow in Volume 3 even more
Yeah,
like...
Like that's what I said. Like, again, like as I said, like I've been out there and seen the things she's made.
Oh gosh. No, it would be terrible? If Summer will never pop up in our present timeline because Crow fought something like that was Summer. I doubt it, but it is one of those things that could just be a horrible, like, flashback thing.
That would be interesting. Like, I really okay. Crow doesn't know what happened to Summer. Like he said, she disappeared. To him, he also doesn't know. Osmond didn't know. So for both of them, Summer just disappeared. She was missing. But you know, speaking of Team Stark, we got somebody back.
Potentially.
I hope you cannot. You better not, you know, trick me with that one.
No, it's just a bird. It's just a bird hit. You know when a bird hits a window?
I'm so. It's not.
It's just a bird hit the wall and exploding.
It's not what I was hoping. It's not the way I was hoping. Sort of. It could still happen, but I was hoping. I would say I was hoping for more of a Thor Infinity War return. If Cersei, that would have been so cool with, you know, Zwei and Taiyang on her shoulders.
Now imagine Zwei and Taiyang on her shoulders.
Exactly.
like Taiyang's like
she's got
lounging
them
on the
both.
shoulders.
Like
here.
like Rocket Rocket and Groot. And yeah, she's like bring me Salem. But this was a good episode. This is like I don't want to say it's my favorite, but it's definitely like I loved how they did the Hound in this. Like the whole
I like
the horse aspect, the fight, with Whitley and their mom Willow in danger.
I also like Whitley's got guts. Like he didn't just bolt from that room. He went, I gotta hit the enter button and ran back to hit the button and then ran out. It's like nice.
Honestly, like yeah. I mean, I admit I was kind of like
he hesitated less than I've seen like other characters in the series, like thug characters and so on, like people who are in fights actually hesitate.
So
Whitley,
we
the
focused on
next
that
huntsman.
group. So we focused on that group. We don't know what happened with Yang's side of things yet. So that's probably gonna be next episode.
Oh right, I forgot
going-
what they're doing.
They're going into the whale.
Oh goodness, this is
Yeah.
oh their mother summons.
Yeah. I was like, that actually has been revealed in a comic book, but it was nice to actually show that she can do it here. And I was like, at first I was like, is it Weiss? And they're like, oh, and there was no Weiss. I was like, oh, that means it had to be her. Yeah, good episode, honestly, really good episode. I'm glad this is back. I'm glad
It
this is
was
back.
terrifying, hopeful,
Epic.
epic.
I like the talks between
and
characters.
Dread-inducing with both
And
Penny and the
I gotta say, so
Faunus Grimm.
this is gonna be an interesting conversation. It's like, Watts. Like Cinder brings back Watts, and Sam's like, "How have you been, Watts?" And Watts is like, "I'm great. By the way, good news. I got your maiden girl to go unlock the vault." Grimm, and then like the Grimm had brought back the maid's like, "Well, you should have told me that before I had the Grimm bring here." But yeah, now like the Grimm doesn't have that anymore. So, but I thought that would have been funny. It's like, you basically undid my job, Watts. Now you gotta like send her. You gotta like wind her back up and send her back out. Wait a minute. Okay, no. Again, like I'm thinking about that. It's like, okay, this is Watts's plan, not Watts's. Like he doesn't have orders from Salem.
Mm-hmm.
So because he said, okay, he's telling her to get her to open the vault and then terminate, which makes me think. I wonder if like, what does Salem? She doesn't know Penny. But I was thinking, like, does Salem want Penny dead yet? Like, what if she sees Penny and they're like, I think I like you better this way? Because it does feel like the villains right now, all their plans aren't, parallel.
Yeah, they're not. They're like, but they're like the Three Stooges,
like,
and they're bumping into each other.
It's like their goals are, this will win the battle, and it's like, but this is getting in the way of this other victory that this person's trying to do. So each of these villains, apart from Tyrion, who honestly is the one who's literally like done the best here in this whole situation, and he's off. Him and Mercury
I
are
did
gone.
my job. I'm out.
So, yeah. So they got Penny. They still have Penny, but she's hacked, and don't know what to do about that. And I did like, but I was like, you know what? Freeze yourself. Like literally cocoon yourself in like ice or something, and maybe that'll freeze your gears, freeze everything, like put you in a stasis for a little while until we get this whole situation figured out, and probably cover your snow.
No. What we need to do We just need to turn Penny off and back on again.
That would be so funny if that was an answer. Just oh, that
Virus
works.
software ready. Watts is evil.
Firewall's reinstated. Instead of a firewall, we need an ice wall. Alright. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and we'll see you there in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.